New Year's Eve. I'm down here in the drum area and going to do a couple of videos here. And if you ever wonder why I have this t-shirt over the snare drum, because the snare drum tends to overpower sonically everything else. So I usually just leave this on here as a dampening mechanism, so you can hear everything clearer, because nothing is mic'd down here. This is just a basement, and the drums and whatever sound they produce given the harmonics of the room. So it's a challenge because things aren't clear as they should be, but I digress. Okay, this is going to be an example of I don't know, I'm not sure what to call it. Back and forth quads, sweeping quads. It's not really quads. It's in 6. So it's a 6-note phrasing. So it could be, let's just call it sweeping 6s. That's what I'll call it, sweeping 6s. I think about it in quads because it's done quickly and it feels like it's like a 4-note phrasing. Real quick 4 notes, but it's actually 6 the way it's executed. It's a quad between the snare drum and tom, and snare drum and tom, but you add a bass drum, you add a 32nd note on the bass drum, and it becomes 6 notes. So it's going to be, it's going to have this feel to it. So you're going to have snare, tom, tom, snare. So the quad part is it's just going to be right, left, and it's going to go snare, tom, tom, snare. And then we're going to switch to this side. And we're going to add a bass drum in between each pair of those 4 strokes. So it's not going to sound like it just did. That was just to show you kind of a continuity of how it's going to end up going. It's going to end up having more of a broken feel. So without the bass drum, and we're not going to do it very fast right now, but without the bass drum, it's going to sound more like this. And we're going to add the bass drum in there after each 4th note. So after each quad, and that's where I mistakenly said quad in the beginning, because I'm thinking of the 4 notes between the actual drums, but you're adding in a 32nd note on the bass drum, or a 16th note depending on how fast you're going. But here is a slow version of what we're about to do. Let me turn the snares off so you can hear the bass drum better. So snares on. We'll take it slow. So that's going to be 24 notes long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 24 notes long. An example of sweeping sixes, kind of doing this L maneuver here, this reverse arc. That's the way mentally I'm picturing it. I'm sweeping this way. That's how I'm kind of envisioning this as I'm doing it.